Here's how you can craft a compelling and engaging opening hook. Imagine a world painted not in the vibrant hues of blooming flowers, but in dull, muted tones. A world where the sweet crunch of an apple, the juicy burst of a blueberry, or the rich flavor of almonds are just distant memories. This isn't a scene from a post-apocalyptic movie. It's a potential reality without one of nature's most vital, yet often overlooked soldiers. The bee. While we see them as simple, buzzing insects, their world is a complex tapestry of society, survival, and sometimes brutal warfare. Hidden within the serene hum of a beehive lies a kingdom perpetually on the brink of conflict, where entire colonies can be wiped out in a matter of hours. Welcome to the silent, deadly war of the bees. This isn't a war fought with guns and tanks, but with stingers, mandibles, and a terrifyingly efficient strategy known as robbing. It's a civil war within the bee world, most often occurring during late summer and early autumn. This is a time of scarcity, what beekeepers call a dearth. The once abundant fields of nectar-rich flowers have withered, and the remaining food sources are dwindling fast. For a honeybee colony, survival through the long, cold winter depends entirely on the honey stores they've painstakingly gathered. A strong, healthy hive might have a surplus, a golden treasure trove that becomes a tempting target for their desperate neighbors. When a weaker colony runs low on its own provisions, it faces a stark choice: starve or steal. The attack begins subtly. Scout bees from a desperate robbing colony will begin to investigate other hives in the vicinity. Unlike normal foraging bees that approach a hive's entrance with confidence, laden with pollen, these scouts are shifty and nervous. They hover, darting from side to side, testing the defenses. They try to find an unguarded crack or a secondary entrance to slip through unnoticed. The hive's defenders, the guard bees, are the first line of defense. They stand sentinel at the main entrance, their antennae twitching, constantly checking the chemical passwords of incoming bees. Every hive has a unique scent, a pheromonal signature that acts like a national flag. Any bee that doesn't smell right is immediately challenged. If a scout manages to breach the perimeter and taste the sweet prize within, it's a declaration of war. It will return to its home hive and perform a frantic, agitated dance, communicating not the location of flowers, but the location of the vulnerable, honey-rich hive. The message is clear: easy food here, let's attack. Soon a wave of robbers descends. What follows is a brutal, chaotic battle at the hive entrance. At guard, bees fight ferociously, locking mandibles with the invaders, trying to drive their stingers into the weak points of their enemies' exoskeletons. The air, once filled with a peaceful hum, now buzzes with the high-pitched, frantic sound of combat. The ground below the hive entrance becomes a grim carpet of dead and dying bees, a testament to the ferocity of the defense. However, the defending colony is often at a disadvantage. Their primary workforce consists of foragers, built for collecting nectar, not for fighting. The robbers, on the other hand, are driven by a desperate, single-minded hunger. They are relentless. If they manage to overwhelm the guards and pour into the hive, the battle turns into a slaughter. The internal structure of the hive, the peaceful nursery and food pantry, becomes a war zone. The robbers ignore the queen and the young bee larvae. They have only one goal. They tear open the wax caps of the honey cells, gorge themselves on the liquid gold, and ferry it back to their own hive. In the chaos, the defending colony's queen may be accidentally killed, a regicide that spells certain doom for the hive. An attack of this scale is a devastating event. A colony that is successfully robbed out is left with nothing. Their honey stores are gone, their population is decimated, and their morale is shattered. Without food to survive the winter, the remaining bees will slowly starve and freeze, the hive falling silent forever. It is a stark reminder that in the natural world, survival is a ruthless game. This war of the bees, a desperate struggle for resources, highlights the incredible pressures these creatures face. It's a violent, tragic, yet essential part of their existence, ensuring that only the strongest and most prepared colonies will live to see the next spring and continue their crucial work of pollinating our world.